घर देख रहे हैं बट कंफ्यूजन है सेक्टर को लेके, लोकेशन को लेके, बजट को लेके, बिल्डर को लेके। बजट को लेके तो बहुत कंफ्यूजन है क्योंकि रेट ही आसमान में जा रहे हैं। आज मैं आपके लिए लेके आया हूँ एक ऐसा प्रोजेक्ट जो आपकी सारी कंफ्यूजन को दूर कर देगा। आज मैं आपको आपके बजट में एक ऐसा प्रोजेक्ट दिखाने जा रहा हूँ जो आपको पसंद भी आएगा, जिसका लेआउट भी आपको पसंद आएगा, जिसकी लोकेशन भी आपको पसंद आएगी।
Fielder giving the chase, but the ball was really racing at a good pace. And that's 4 runs over here for Yaman. That's been played away into the onside. And he'll pick up a single. Runs coming, wickets going down in the over. 7 of this one with a 1 wicket to his name. 10 done, score is 70 for 6. It's time to refresh. It's time for drinks break.
गांव में घर देख रहे हैं बट कंफ्यूजन है सेक्टर को लेके, लोकेशन को लेके, बजट को लेके, बिल्डर को लेके, बजट को लेके तो बहुत कंफ्यूजन है क्योंकि रेट ही आसमान में जा रहे हैं। आज मैं आपके लिए लेके आया हूँ एक ऐसा प्रोजेक्ट जो आपकी सारी कंफ्यूजन को दूर कर देगा। आज मैं आपको आपके बजट में एक ऐसा प्रोजेक्ट दिखाने जा रहा हूँ जो आपको पसंद भी आएगा, जिसका लेआउट भी आपको पसंद आएगा, जिसकी लोकेशन भी आपको पसंद आएगी।
bowlers.
Snail, who picked up a wicket in his first over, continues into his second over. Went for 7 but picked up a wicket. That is off the outer edge. Don't see too much protection over there. Fielder giving it a chase. The ball eventually wins the race. The final result is 4 runs. And Indrajit would take it till he's getting those fours. Whether it's off the outer edge. This was the first over. The first ball to Yaman. Played it back to Snail. Yeah, this man holds a key over here. If they're looking for that score of 120, 130, he has to bat till the end. Indrajit chasing that ball, which was way outside off stump. Just needs to be careful that he doesn't lose his wicket over here. Because if he loses his wicket, then it's going to be really difficult to get to that 100 also. That's once again well bowled by him. Just bowling in the line of the stumps. Just making sure that till he's bowling in the line of the stumps, scoring the runs for the batter won't be that easy. In the air, but in the gap. There is a fielder in the deep. He won't fetch a boundary, but he'll pick up a single. Now what will Yaman do over here for the last ball? That is put into the onside. And a single. So 12 done. Score is 78 for 6. $78 for 6 with 8 more overs to go in this innings. Yaman batting on 9. Indrajit batting on 22. Aditya 1 over 2 runs. It was a quiet over from him, his first one. That's in the air. Is anyone settling underneath this one? Yes. And Jay takes an easy catch. Number 7 goes down. The catching has been quite impressive over here from Ultimate. And Commandos lose their another wicket over here. Yaman aiming for a big shot. Mistime shot. Easy catch for that long off fielder. And Indrajit just keeps on watching how his partners come in and they go out to the dugout. No one able to stand with him. No one able to get that partnership with him. And Yaman, the last batter dismissed over here. This is how Yaman got out. Slower in the air. The length was dragged. And he went for the big shot. A mistimed shot. Easy catch for Jet. Long off. Vishal is the new batter walking in. Once again, have a look at that dismissal. At the bottom of the bat. Quite easily taken by Jay over there. And that is how Aditya picked up his first wicket. No such serious celebration. Just quite happy that he picked up a wicket over here. Number 9 batter Vishal is walked in. And Vishal gets the outer edge, going this one towards the short third man. one stage they thought to go for the run, but then they saw that the ball is traveling quickly to that short third man. Decided not to go for the run. That just stays low. And the bowler does well in his follow through. Goes for that big shot. Beats that fielder inside the circle and he fetches a boundary over here. Vishal gets off the mark in style with a 4. Not a confident shot, but he'll take that boundary over here. Couldn't get completely to the pitch of the ball, but he had that power behind the shot and was placed away from two fielders. First from the inner circle fielder, then from that deep fielder. They're getting those boundaries, but the problem is that they're losing wickets also. That's struck with a lot of power. And Jay does well in the deeps. Just a single. Indrajit Kundu on strike now. Wanted to play this one towards the short third man to pick up a single, a dot ball. 13 done. Score is 83 for 7. Yeah, way outside off stump. Extra bit of bounce. Lucky not to nick this one. 13 overs are done. Score is 83 for 7. Vishal is aiming for those big shots, but he has to make sure that he doesn't find the fielder. That's what the other batters have done till now. 7 in his first, 6 in his second, 13 for 1 in his 2 over snail. Hasn't got the timing right. Playing the shot too early. Luckily, did it with that power that would have carried to that short mid-wicket fielder. That's in the air, but that's away from that inner circle fielder. He'll just pick up a single. Indrajit getting the runs just above a strike rate of 100. Playing it quite easily towards the onside. That fielder trying to play some football with the ball. And the ball just deviating of his legs. But luckily no extra run. Just a single. He goes for the big shot. But the placement was missing once again. Hitting this one towards that deep mid-wicket fielder. And he could be run out. Oh, he's lucky that was a poor throw. Vishal wanted the second run. He was almost halfway off the track and then sent back by Indrajit. Luckily, the throw was wayward. And that's where he survived over here. Oh, that could have been easily number 8 going down. It's a no balls of freight coming up. That's why Indrajit didn't want that second run. Because he himself wanted to face that free hit ball. He goes over extra cover, inside out. He finds Pankaj in the deep, who takes a good catch, but just because it's a free hit, they can't lose a wicket over here. Couldn't make much of the free hit. Vishal wanted to get back on strike for that free hit, but Indrajit refused, and he just picks up a single. "88 for when somehow they're trying to get to that triple digit figure over here. That's well played along the carpet, but once again well fielded by Pankaj. He's taken a couple of catches, a good fielding inside the circle, and good call from Indrajit not to go for the run. That's in the air and dropped. We're just talking about how good the fielding has been there. That was easy regulation catch over there at backward point. And the fielder has made a big mistake. That should have been number 8 going down. And the batter pick up second over here. 14 runs, score is 90 for 7. Yeah, he's alive over there for the batter. Vishal, who gets a life over here. This is that last ball of the last over. Now this was that free hit ball, which was hit straight to Pankaj. And this was the last over, last ball. Vishal got a life. As, the bowler thought that the fielder would take it quite easily, but it went out of the hands. And a life for Vishal. This partnership is growing well over here for Commandos. He charges and he clears the field. That's gone over the rows for a 6. Indrajit has realized now it's been high time that he need to take those risks, shuffling towards the offside, timing it so well to clear the ropes for a 6. Into the 15th over. He's into 30s over here. 96 for 7. Somehow this partnership is trying to recover this innings over here. Chance of picking up his wicket over here. 2 shot. He waits for the ball on the back foot and puts this one into that deep mid wicket for a single. So good sensible cricket at the moment. Playing well over here. Both the batters. Vishal got a life in the last over. He's really been playing careful cricket. He's taken that responsibility on his shoulder. Slowly taking that score towards that 120 mark. 99 for 7. Those silly mistakes in the field. Oh, that's a misfield. There is a fielder in the deep who also misfields, and 100 over here with that boundary. A team which was doing so well in the field. From that last over last ball, the fielding has not been up to the mark. It was in the air for a while, but it was away from that cover fielder. Tried to stop with his one hand. The deep fielder got to the ball, but he couldn't stop this one. And with that boundary, 100 up over here for Commandos. Commando's trying to get the command of this innings over here. He's put this one into the onside, but once again, he's not been able to put this one into the gap. Just a single. 15 done, score is 104 for 7. This has been a good partnership, impressive batting from both the batters. It's really hot out in the middle.
गांव में घर देख रहे हैं बट कंफ्यूजन है सेक्टर को लेके, लोकेशन को लेके, बजट को लेके, बिल्डर को लेके, बजट को लेके तो बहुत कंफ्यूजन है क्योंकि रेट ही आसमान में जा रहे हैं। आज मैं आपके लिए लेके आया हूँ एक ऐसा प्रोजेक्ट जो आपकी सारी कंफ्यूजन को दूर कर देगा। आज मैं आपको आपके बजट में एक ऐसा प्रोजेक्ट दिखाने जा रहा हूँ जो आपको पसंद भी आएगा, जिसका लेआउट भी आपको पसंद आएगा, जिसकी लोकेशन भी आपको पसंद आएगी।
Five more overs to go of this first innings. They've got 204. Can they get 30-40 more runs? That would be a respectable total. And they can really bring the fight in over here. This is the class wickets of these two batters. One batting on 32, the other half of his. So similar way, he's played half of the balls of what Indrajit has played. He's played 13 balls. Tossed it up delivery. Playing this one along the carpet. Right arm leg spinner Anku Mehta. A juicy full toss. Be taken quite easily by that long on fielder. So the plan has worked. Bringing the leg spinner into the attack. Forcing Indrajit to go for a big shot. At the moment he played the shot, he knew it. That this is a mistimed shot. And he has to go back. But he's played a good entertaining inning before getting out. 33 of 28 balls. And this is how he got out. Saw that flighted delivery was too early into the shot of the outer part of the bat. An easy catch in the deep by the fielder. 107 for 8. And now Gaurav is the new batter who's walked in to pair with Vishal. Ankush successful in his first over with 2 more balls to go. Can he grab 1 more wicket? And if he can pick up 2 in 2, captain would be quite happy. $107 for 8. Well settled batter. Indrajit getting out. The last batter. Will we see Ankush flighting the ball, or will we see that quicker ball? He flights the ball, invites the batter for a big shot. He's missed it. Wicketkeeper has also missed in collecting the ball. Luckily, the ball didn't went too far away from him. So the intentions are clear from Gaurav. He's looking for a big shot. He's not hanging on. And the power is generated behind the shot. Will take the ball over the ropes. What a strike. And he gets off the mark in style with a 6. He just into his radar. And he was ready to launch it over the ropes for a maximum 113 for 8 after 16. $113 for 8. And what a shot. Last over last ball from Gaurav. Getting that maximum quite easily. And this was that shot which got him off the mark. Clearing the field quite easily, getting over the ropes for a 6. Pankaj is back into the tag, 1 over 8. Hasn't picked up a wicket. Vishal is growing in a lot of confidence. Gaurav has started well his innings with a 6. What has Pankaj got over here? He's trying to get that field placement right over here. First ball. That was a chance for stumping. And the wicketkeeper has missed this one. That was definitely a chance of a stumping. Pankaj firing in that quicker delivery. Wicketkeeper not able to get down on time and collect the ball. Oh, once again a quicker delivery. And it's error by the wicketkeeper second time. Couple of runs over your buys. First ball, a chance of a stumping went down. This time following the batter. No, the wicketkeeper has to be smart. You cannot let away these runs. Just be more smart. Just capitalize those opportunities. And that's off the bottom of the bat, but into the gap for 4 runs. He's trying his every bit, trying to keep the ball away from his reach, trying to bowl that wider, quicker ball. But somehow Gaurav was able to get his bat onto the ball, and the ball went through that backward point region for 4. That sweetest connection, but the placement was enough for him to give a boundary. Somehow they've got to that score. At one stage it looked like they could be bundled out before 100. Really going well, the lower order batters. The timing was missing. And another misfield. And this time it's Aditya. Just a single. The fielding has been the real concern in the last 3-4 overs. Catch put down, stumping missed, couple of misfields. That's of the outer edge. Shot third man does well. With 1 ball to go in this over. Can Pankaj pick up his first wicket, or will we see Gaurav going for another big one? The way he finished the last over with a six. Invitation was there, but Pankaj was smart. He bowled a wider delivery this time, so he couldn't go down the ground. 17 done, score is 122 for 8.
में एक ऐसा प्रोजेक्ट दिखाने जा रहा हूँ जो आपको पसंद भी आएगा, जिसका लेआउट भी आपको पसंद आएगा, जिसकी लोकेशन भी आपको पसंद आएगी।
Our homes call us.
गाँव में घर देख रहे हैं, बट कंफ्यूजन है सेक्टर को लेके, लोकेशन को लेके, बजट को लेके, बिल्डर को लेके, बजट को लेके तो बहुत कंफ्यूजन है क्योंकि रेट
That's angled down the leg side. One run picked up over there. That brings Gaurav on strike. With the angle, the ball coming in. It hit his pad, but it was going down the leg side. Surprised that a fast bowler has come into the attack. We haven't seen Gaurav calling for a helmet. Rakesh Mishra was impressive in the power play. 4 wickets to his name. 1 wicket away from his 5-wicket haul. And this could be his 5th one, or this could be a 6. Yes, put down. This should have been his 5th wicket. Couple of catches going down in the last 3-4 overs. That was slower delivery. Getting it from the bottom part of his bat. Fielder coming in and just not able to hold on to the catch. We hope that he's okay, he's fine. Seems like he's injured himself. Jay, who's already taken a good catch. This wasn't expected from him. He's a quality fielder. That should have been taken. That should have been 5th wicket for Rakesh. With 4 more balls to go in his final over. Can he make it to that 5-wicket haul? Bowler captain trying to get the fielders in the right position. This is again sliding down the leg side. He's bowling those in-swinging Yorkers really well. But the problem is that he's sliding the ball down the leg side. Have a look at this one. It's coming in. And you could see all 3 stumps. That struck with a lot of power. A fumble. But the batters just pick up a single. Not interested in that second run. Leg by single, leg by single. And a wide to add to that. Rakesh is trying his best to get his 5th wicket over here. He should have had that 5th wicket, but Jay made a mistake in the deep. And this ball going down the leg side. That's not timed that well. Oh, slight fumble. Pankaj is a good fielder and they're thinking to come back for a second. It could be run out. That's a giveaway wicket. Vishal wanted that second, but Gaurav wasn't interested. When your partner isn't interested in the second run, oh, you're looking for that second run. Number 9 goes down with that. $128 for 9. Rakesh has got still one ball left in his pocket to make it to his 5 wicket haul. It's a last pair out in the middle. And have a look at this dismissal. Vishal played this one towards that wideish long on. Pankaj was there, slight fumble. And Vishal went for that second run, and I think that was a good call from him. When he saw that fumble, Gaurav should have responded to that second run, and Vishal was standing in the middle of the pitch, and easily done by Rakesh. 128 for 9, last wicket, last pair out in the middle. Can he clean up Gaurav? Oh, that was really well bowled, but that was going down the leg side. A good spell from him. 4 overs, 17 for 4. With 2 more to go, it's 128 for 9.
requirements.
Went for 7 but picked up a wicket. That is of the outer edge. Don't see too much protection over there. Field from him. His first. Too much protection over there. Field from him. His first one. That's in the air. Is anyone settling underneath this one? Yeah. Goes for that big shot. Beats that fielder inside the circle and he goes over. He goes over extra cover. Inside out. Good call from Indrajit not to go for the run. That's in the air. Good call from Indrajit not to go for the run. That's in the air. He charges. Silly mistakes in the field. Oh, that's a misfield. There is a field tosses, but the batters haven't found the gap. Goes for the big one. Missed time shot. Oh, this has got a big shot. He's not hanging on. And the power is generated behind the shot. And it's added by the wicketkeeper second time. And that's off the bottom of the bat. That's of the outer edge. And this could be his fifth one or this could be a six. Leg by single. And a wide to add to that. That's not timed that well. Oh, slight fumble. Pankaj is a good fielder and it could be the striker, batter or umpire. That's missed time shot. So we are back with the second innings. And what a start for the Commandos. As they've lost the first wicket over here. Ultimate. Gaurav Yadav picking up a wicket of his first ball. 136 is the target, a huge one. At one stage, it looked like the Commandos would be bundled out before 100. Now, it's Pankaj who is walking out in the middle. The man who got a couple of good catches in that cover, deep cover. Some good fielding efforts from him. Gaurav starting well, got important 19 runs for his team. And now he starts well with a wicket over here. That's a good drive. There is a fielder in the deep. They've kept that sweeper cover. Good shot from Pankaj. A confident shot, leaning onto the front foot and driving this one along the carpet for a single. And your confidence would be really high when you've done a wonderful job in the field, taking good catches, good fielding. That's off the outer edge, but can't get it past Vishal, who's standing at short third man. Quite start till now for Ultima. They're just rechecking his shot over there, Vivek. The man who took a wonderful catch to dismiss Gaurav just rechecked his shot. First, he was looking for that big shot. Then he saw that Gaurav has bowled it slower in the air and he's dragged the length back. So playing it back to the bowler for no runs. That has been played off his legs towards the onside. Fielder in the deep. Vivek gets off the mark with a single. A good view of a ground over here. The ground is completely surrounded by those huge buildings over there, skyscrapers. That's once again played well into the covers. Pankaj picks up a single. He'll keep the strike with him. A good over from Gaurav. After one, it is 3 for 1. Indrajit Kundu. Who got important runs, 33 runs for his team when his team was struggling. He's played 2 confident shots. That's another good one. How well he's got into the position and pulled away for 4 runs. That wasn't a short delivery just because there wasn't much space that allowed Pankaj to rock back onto the back foot and put this one away onto the onside for 4 runs. Timing was there, placement was there to start the over the boundary. Playing with a soft hand, going for a quick single. Good cricket from Pankaj after getting a boundary. Picking up those singles quite easily. If he bats this way, this run chase could be quite easy. He looks a good player, technically sound. Just one good partnership is enough to put the team on the back foot. Commando started well with the first ball, but ever since Pankaj has walked out, he's played a couple of confident shots. That's a gift. And the gift has been accepted over here by Vivek. He says, thank you a lot to Indrajit. And he's put this one towards the mid wicket for 4 runs. Second boundary of the over. Just checking his bottom. It's the bottom part of the bat which made the connection with the ball to fetch that boundary. No, the wicketkeeper is up to the stumps. He got runs, but he's leaking runs now. He hasn't started that well. First 3 balls, 9 runs. That's a good delivery. Knowing it that Vivek loves to use his feet, he wants him to play from the crease. That's why the wicketkeeper has come up to the stump. That was a good delivery, bowling it wide from him, bowling out of his reach. That's been played into the offside, going for a quick single. And he'll pick up that single quite easily. Indrajit just making slight change to the field for Pankaj, knowing that he is a classical player. Someone who's known for playing those shots along the carpet, placing the ball into the gap. Just wants to make sure he's got his field position right over here for him. There you see. That was incoming delivery in the line of the stumps, playing with the straighter bat. 2 done, score is 13 for 1.
JBMR homes call us.
गांव में घर देख रहे हैं बट कंफ्यूजन है सेक्टर को लेके, लोकेशन को लेके, बजट को लेके, बिल्डर को लेके, बजट को लेके तो बहुत कंफ्यूजन है क्योंकि रेट ही आसमान में जा रहे हैं। आज मैं आपके लिए लेके आया हूँ एक ऐसा प्रोजेक्ट जो आपके सारे कंफ्यूजन को दूर कर देगा। आज मैं आपको आपके बजट में एक ऐसा प्रोजेक्ट दिखाने जा रहा हूँ जो आपको पसंद भी आएगा। इसका लेआउट भी आप
A huge shout from Gaurav, but the umpire is unmoved over here. Have a look at this one. Yes, good decision. That was going down the leg side. And even if you see the wicketkeeper, he was going down the leg side to collect the ball. It's a good call from the umpire. That was missing the stumps. Good delivery. Just keeping it in the line of the stumps. Best part is that Vivek has picked up a single and is handed over the strike. To Pankaj. He was batting on 7 from 5. Vivek also batting on 7 of 8. And they all know, Commandos, they need to get rid of the batter Pankaj as early as possible. Because if they don't, he is that kind of player who can take the game away from them in quick time. Good delivery, playing it well with a straighter bat towards mid-off for a single. That's well played. Into the offside. Knowing Gaurav is a good bowler. Just showing him that respect. Just playing him quite easily for those singles. Not trying to take too many risks against him. Can't beat that backward point field. A slight misfield from Nicky. Allows the batter to pick up another single. That should have been dot ball. Yeah, Pankaj was looking for that boundary through that backward point region, but heading that one straight to Nicky. And then a misfield allowed the batter to pick up a single. 4 singles from 5 balls with 1 ball to go. Excellent Yorker. And Gaurav can't believe it. How has Vivek managed to get his bat down on time and keep the ball away from the stumps? 3 done.
गाँव में घर देख रहे हैं बट कंफ्यूजन है सेक्टर को लेके, लोकेशन को लेके, बजट को लेके, बिल्डर को लेके, बजट को लेके तो बहुत कंफ्यूजन है क्योंकि रेट ही आसमान में जा रहे हैं। आज मैं आपके लिए लेके आया हूँ एक ऐसा प्रोजेक्ट जो आपकी सारी कंफ्यूजन को दूर कर देगा। आज मैं आपको आपके बजट में एक ऐसा प्रोजेक्ट दिखाने जा रहा हूँ जो आपको पसंद भी आएगा, जिसका लेआउट भी आपको पसंद आएगा, जिसकी लोकेशन भी आपको पसंद आएगी।
Three more overs to go of the power play. 3 are done. Score is 17 for 1. This partnership of 17 runs. Wicketkeeper Varun just getting his fielders in the right position against Pankaj. Rahul Yadav. Well done by the fielder in the deep. Pankaj starts with a positive approach over here against Rahul. Seeing the spinner, that tossed up delivery after that shot, hitting it aerial. Excellent work by the fielder in the deep, saving a couple of runs for his team. That's once again played well, but this time not able to get it away from the bowler. A dot ball. Timing this one straight to that extra cover fielder. But excellent running between the wickets. The moment he played the shot, he went for the run. Good understanding between both the batters. The calling has been quite good till now. And the response from the other batter has been also good. Vivek has called for the run. Pankaj is now they are going after Rahul Yadav. So the plan is clear. Show respect to Gaurav. But then, meanwhile, make sure that you're going after the other bowler. And that's what they've done. They've attacked Indrajit. They've attacked Rahul. And then the sensibility is more important. After getting that big hit, both the batters have been quite sensible, not getting carried away and picking up those singles, rotating the strike has been the key in this partnership. Playing with the soft hand, going for a quick single. Excellent bit of running. A good over for the batting side. Ultima. 4 overs done. Score is 28 for 1. 28 for 1. One bowler has bowled two tight overs with one wicket to his name. Gaurav, two other bowlers who have gone for runs. Indrajit went for runs. Rahul went for runs in his first over. 7 for 1 in his 2 overs. The other two bowlers have gone for 21 in their 2 overs. And captain knows they need to pick a wicket. That's why he's continuing with Gaurav. That's why down the leg side. We saw an outstanding spell from Rakesh during that power play in the first innings where he picked up 4 wickets. And that is where Commandos were pushed onto the back foot. And that is what Sushil is trying to do over here. That's what the captain is trying to do over here. Keeping his prime fast bowler into the attack. Where they can hope that if he can pick up 1 or 2 more wickets, they could be in the game. But if he doesn't, then the game slowly can run away from them the way these two batters are going. Another wide down the leg side. The bowler thought that it has brushed something on the way, but the umpire said no, it's a wide. A good Yorker, but well done by the wicket. Awkward bounce, extra bit of bounce, but he still managed to grab that one in his gloves. That's gone miles in the air. And taken. Another wicket goes down. This is why captain kept Gaurav on over here. Knowing that 1 or 2 wickets, if he can pick up over here, they could be in the hunt. They could be back in the game. After getting a solid start, they led a partnership of 31 runs between these two, Vivek and Pankaj. And Pankaj is not happy with that shot selection from Vivek. Vivek getting under pressure with those dot balls and looking for a big shot. Mistime shot, easy catch for that fielder on the offside. You went for the big shot of the outer part of the bat, went miles in the air. And a good catch by that cover point fielder. Watching the ball till the last moment. 31 for 2. They're going at 6.64. The required 100 is close to 7 runs per over. Sunny is the new batter who's moved in. Can these two stitch a wonderful partnership over here? If they don't get the partnership, then chasing this 136 could be difficult. That's well played off the back foot into the offside for a single. That's well played. That's into the gap for 4 runs. Timing and placement so good from Pankaj. Impressive batting from him. And Gaurav is not happy. How well he's made use of that crease and timed this one along the carpet for 4 runs. 5 done, score is 36 for 2 with one more to go of the power play. Rahul, who was expensive in his first over, will continue. 11. The captain has shown the trust in him. That's a good shot. But the problem is that he hasn't got it into the gap. He needs to find the gap over here. Rahul gave that width to Sunny, but he couldn't put this one into the gap. Now strengthening that offside field, bringing one more fielder on the offside. Oh, that's a poor fielding. That should have been stopped. That should have been another dot ball. Moment. Commandos need the wicket of this man. He's the man. Till he's there, out in the middle. The batting team won't worry too much over here. He's played well till now for his 18 runs. Some wonderful timing, placement. He goes big, missed time shot. And dropped. It's Yaman. Has it dropped the catch? Has it dropped the match? Time will declare everything. That could have been a big wicket. That is why captain showed that trust in Rahul. Trying to drag it from outside off stump. A leading edge. An easy regulation catch just let this one out of his hand. Now what if Pankaj gets 60, 70 odd runs, stays not out and finishes the game for his team? The call was there for a single, but good call from Pankaj not to go for the run. Sunny is also known for big hits, but we haven't seen those big hits till now from him. He's been playing carefully, quietly, just playing it along the carpet, not trying to take any kind of risk. But this man is taking a lot of risk. That's cut away to that deep fielder for a single. Power play done and dusted. And it is 40 for 2.
Homes call us.
गांव में घर देख रहे हैं बट कंफ्यूजन है सेक्टर को लेके लोकेशन को लेके
Finally, captain has taken Gaurav off the attack, just keeping his one over for those last overs. Nitesh Chaturvedi. If you look at the power play, two openers walked in, but first ball a perfect delivery in the line of the stumps. Then it was a show from Vivek and his partner Pankaj. There was a shout for a leg before. Pankaj played quite impressive shots. Vivek got this one for a six. And this is how Vivek got out looking for a big shot. Then a wonderful timing along the carpet for 4 runs from Pankaj. This was a chance. Last over of the power play, which was put down by Yaman. We're back live. 6 overs done. Score is 40 for 2. Nitesh bowling in the line of the stumps, and that has been pushed back to the bowler for no runs. That's been hit straight to the cover. Another dot ball. You need to get those dot balls to build the pressure on this man. That's been hit with a lot of power. They don't have that sweeper cover. That's going to be a boundary. What a shot. You cannot give him width. You cannot bowl him that shot. And that is enough for him. That slight width. But oh yeah, there was huge amount of width offered to him. And he's cracked this one through that offside for 4 quite easily. "40 for 2" and add 4 more to that. 44 on the board. Not getting to the pitch of the ball, but he'll pick up a single over there after getting. Oh, they might get one more run over here of the overthrow. This is poor cricket. And sometimes when you're aiming for that one man wicket, you tend to give away extra run. Knowing it very well what this man can do, that's why they're looking for his wicket. Again width, but the problem is the same. Hitting this one straight to Rahul. And somewhere Pankaj is disappointed that he couldn't hit this one into the gap, but he picks up a single because of that fumble. Last ball of the over. Will Sunny play it along the carpet or will he go for a big shot? That should be called wide down the leg side. Gifting away easy runs. Played it back to the bowler for no runs. 7 done. Score is 48 for 2. He's looking for that expensive shot, but hasn't got the timing over there. That's cut well, but once again hitting this one straight to that fielder in the offside. He's got width a couple of times, but Pankaj has not been able to find that gap. Yeah, Varun is saying to the bowler, bring that deep fielder from the onside into the circle, push that mid-off fielder towards long off. No run over here. Good over till now, a tight over from Rahul. Bowled a good tight over. The second one which he bowled where he had a chance of getting rid of Pankaj, but Yemen putting down the catch. First over was expensive where he went for 11. But after that he's come back well. That's when cut away to pick up a single, and that's going to raise the 50 over here of TU. 50 for 2. Slowly getting to that target. He goes over. Extra cover to fetch a boundary. That's really well struck over here by Pankaj. It's all about a matter of time. How long can he hold himself quietly out in the middle? This time he decided not to play along the carpet, went aerial and found the gap for 4 runs. That should just be a single. Eight overs are done. Score is 55 for 2. Nitesh Chaturvedi went for 8 in his first over. That's been played fine. That will get to the fence, and that is another quality shot from Pankaj. Yeah, impressive batting from him. He hasn't taken too much pressure on himself. That one fall shot, except that he's played very well over here till now. Playing it late and getting this one into the offside for a single. Dragging the ball from outside off him, that's gone miles in the air and it should be taken. It's the man who did the damage with the ball, and now he takes a catch. Gaurav. Sunny trying to drag the ball from outside off stump. Number 3 goes down with that at the score of 60. Runs are coming, wickets are going down. This is going to be an interesting match. Like we saw in the first innings, Indrajit was losing partners. In this innings, we see Pankaj losing partners. Sunny, the last batter, dismissed. This is how he got out, trying to drag the ball from outside off stump. Should have gone over covers rather than dragging the ball towards the onside. Easy take by Gaurav in the deep.
बट कंफ्यूजन है सेक्टर को लेके, लोकेशन को लेके, बजट को लेके, बिल्डर को लेके, बजट को लेके तो बहुत कंफ्यूजन है क्योंकि रेट ही आसमान में जा रहे हैं। आज मैं आपके लिए लेके आया हूँ एक ऐसा प्रोजेक्ट जो आपकी सारी कंफ्यूजन को दूर कर देगा। आज मैं आपको आपके बजट में एक ऐसा प्रोजेक्ट दिखाने जा रहा हूँ जो आपको पसंद भी आएगा, जिसका लेआउट भी आपको पसंद आएगा, जिसकी लोकेशन भी आपको पसंद आएगी।
New batter Aditya. Playing this one into the offside for no runs. Well bowled. He's really bowled well. He's come back strongly over here. Where the over started with a boundary. The extra bit of bounce. That will be called a wide. Well done by the wicketkeeper Varun. And once again it will be another wide. "62 for 3. Going for a quick single. They'll pick up that quick single over here. Vishal at backward point. Runs have also come. He's picked up a wicket from the over. After 9, scored 63 for 3.
For all your luxury requirements, TSR Homes, call us.
गाँव में घर देख रहे हैं बट कंफ्यूजन है सेक्टर को लेके, लोकेशन को लेके, बजट को लेके, बिल्डर को लेके, बजट को लेके तो बहुत कंफ्यूजन है क्योंकि रेट ही आसमान में जा रहे हैं। आज मैं आपके लिए लेके आया हूँ एक ऐसा प्रोजेक्ट जो आपकी सारी कंफ्यूजन को दूर कर देगा। आज मैं आपको आपके बजट में एक ऐसा प्रोजेक्ट दिखाने जा रहा हूँ जो आपको पसंद भी आएगा, जिसका लेआउट भी आपको पसंद आएगा, जिसकी लोकेशन भी आपको पसंद आएगी।
Abhishek into the attack. A little bit inward movement. Played into the offside for a single. Pankaj runs well and could respond from Aditya, converting that 1 into 2. That slammed straight into the hands on one bounce for no runs. He's just disappointed that he couldn't put this one into the gap of 4 runs. This time he plays it along the carpet, not trying to go for that expensive shot. You saw that last shot where he went for a big one, hitting it towards that field on one bounce. In the air for a while, but it doesn't carry to that fielder in that catching position on the offside. It covers. Played away into the onside quite easily to pick up a single. 10 done, scored a 68 for 3. Time for drinks break.
गांव में घर देख रहे हैं बट कंफ्यूजन है सेक्टर को लेके, लोकेशन को लेके, बजट को लेके, बिल्डर को लेके, बजट को लेके तो बहुत कंफ्यूजन है क्योंकि रेट ही आसमान में जा रहे हैं। आज मैं आपके लिए लेके आया हूँ एक ऐसा प्रोजेक्ट जो आपकी सारी कंफ्यूजन को दूर कर देगा। आज मैं आपको आपके बजट में एक ऐसा प्रोजेक्ट दिखाने जा रहा हूँ जो आपको पसंद भी आएगा, जिसका लेआउट
He's pushed this one into the covers to pick up a single. That's going to be called a wide. Poor delivery. Hasn't got the timing right, but straight to the fielder for no runs. Once again, not getting the timing right, but he'll pick up a single. Dealing in singles at the moment. He goes aerial, and this time he finds a fielder. Abhishek breaks this partnership, and they've got a big wicket. They've got the man who could have finished the job for his side. He's looking for that inside-out shot, and they know how big that wicket is. That celebration tells you everything. What they have picked up over here. Pankaj, the dangerous batter, making his way back into the dugout over here. That's a big one. That's a big fish. Aiming for that big shot inside out. Getting from the bottom end of the bat. Couldn't get that elevation. An easy regulation catch over there. They all know what they've picked up over here. That was a big, big blow. A man who was taking the team very well. He was in good control. $75 for 4. Abhishek was happy. He's picked up a big wicket over here. And they're all excited. They go up. And they've gone upstairs to the third umpire. Did the wicketkeeper break the stumps on time? Was the foot in the air? Was it outside the crease? Everything we'll get it from the third umpire. What is going to be his decision? Will be checked again over here. Is that foot in the air? When did the belts come off? It's still outside the crease. He goes outside the crease. The ball has popped out of his gloves. It's in the air, in the air, in the air, and inside the crease. I think wicketkeeper has missed out. He's missed out. If he would have done a good job on the first attempt, that would have been out. An easy call for the third umpire to make, not out. And drop. First a stumping chance goes down, and now a catch dropped. This is really poor cricket. This has been a wonderful over from Abhishek, where he should have had a wicket. First the wicketkeeper making a mistake, then the fielder in that cover region drops a catch. And he would be disappointed that they've not been able to take the catch. That was easy regulation catch. That should have been taken over there. But disappointed with himself. 12 done, 77 to 4. Now they have the chance. Last two balls, two chances missed. First by the wicketkeeper, then by the fielder. Sahil and Abhishek, the experienced campaigners, really bowling well, creating those chances. Twice those chances were grabbed. Goes for the big one, but it's well inside the crease. Not out, says the square leg umpire. He goes big, but hasn't got the timing behind the shot. Picks up a single over there. Ravindra and Aditya. What can they do? Ravindra has got two lives. That's another good delivery from the captain. Quality bowling from the captain. Just goes past the outer edge. No, the runs are not coming that easily. These batters are struggling. And that's been hit into the gap for 4 runs to finish. It's still a ball to go. It's just down the leg side. And has put this one quite easily for 4 runs. Shout for leg before not out, says the umpire. Yeah, that was a good decision. That was missing the off stump over there quite easily. "13 done, score is 83 for 4. Really going well. At one stage, it looked like it's going to be one sided affair. Excellent delivery. This man has been so good. Abhishek, in the last over, created 3 chances. One was grabbed, one mistake by the wicketkeeper, then one mistake by that cover fielder. Now this over he starts so well. Incoming Yorker. Not too far away from that off stump. That's in the air. That's over the top of the fielder. But there is a protection in the deep. Will just be a single. That is trying their best way to score the runs. Bowlers trying their best to pick up wickets. Who will be that team to make it to the finals? That's well played into the offside. Slight misfield allows them to come back for a second. That's cracked through the offside for 4 runs. Quality shot. Over pitch delivery. With was there outside off stump and put away quite easily. 38 balls, 46 needed, 6 wickets in hand. At the moment, you would say that the batting team is the favourite to win this game. Just a single. "91 on the board. "91 for 4. That struck with a lot of power. Just getting over the bowler's hands to pick up a single. So 14 overs done. It is 92 for 4.
आउट भी आपको पसंद आएगा, जिसकी लोकेशन भी आपको पसंद आएगी।
Homes, call us.
गाँव में घर देख रहे हैं, बट कंफ्यूजन है सेक्टर को लेके, लोकेशन को लेके, बजट को लेके, बिल्डर को लेके, बजट को लेके तो बहुत कंफ्यूजन है, क्योंकि रेट ही आसमान में जा रहे हैं। आज मैं आपके लिए लेके आया हूँ एक ऐसा प्रोजेक्ट जो आपकी सारी कंफ्यूजन को दूर कर देगा। आज मैं आपको आपके बजट में एक ऐसा प्रोजेक्ट दिखाने जा रहा हूँ जो आपको पसंद भी आएगा, जिसका लेआउट भी आपको पसंद आएगा, जिसकी लोकेशन भी आपको पसंद आएगी।
Captain bringing himself into the attack. Indeed, he hasn't taken himself to the attack, so he's going to continue over here. Thought of bringing someone else. That is what he's having a discussion. Or maybe one of the fielders injured. No. Yes, finally he's taken himself off the attack. He had a long chat, long discussion with Indrajit, then with one of his bowler, and then he said, I'm okay, I'm fine, I'm ready to bowl. $92 for 4. That's gone in the air. But that's gone into the gap too. 2 runs is what Ravindra picks up over here. A man who was given 2 lives of his first 2 balls, a stumping miss, then a catch drop, has now moved on to 10 runs. That has been played towards that deep fine leg fielder for a single. Rahul has been on the expensive side. He's gone for 25 with 4 more balls to go of his quota. And Aditya has to walk back. It is a wide, but good work by Varun. Half of the team is back in the hut. 96 for 5. Similar kind of things which we saw in the first innings. Runs coming, wickets going down. Similar thing happening over here in this innings. Runs are coming, wickets are lost. Krishna is the new batter with 40 more runs needed for a victory with 5 wickets in hand. This is how that wicket fell down. Good work by Varun behind the stumps. He's been quite impressive behind the stumps as a wicketkeeper. He's done well behind the stumps. That move of bringing Rahul into the tag from Captain Sahil has worked well for his team. "96 for 5. A quick delivery which Krishna couldn't get away. A dot ball. The bowler is happy, but the wicketkeeper knows that the batter is well inside the crease. That's why he did not appeal towards that square leg umpire. And this could be out. Gone. Straight forward in front of the stumps. Easy call for the umpire. Number 6 goes down with that. Now all the Commandos who are in the game and now are on the top of the game. Quicker delivery in the line of the stumps. Krishna missing out to put that one away. And yes, he was plump, no doubt. No doubt the umpire took his time and then finally made the decision. That's a wicket. Imagine if Ravindra would not have got those 2 lives, what would have been the scenario for Ultima, Ultimate Team. Yeah, here's the new batter walking in. He will be under pressure. Because over here playing any false shot would make you fall short of that final place. Ravindra is still out in the middle. But Rahul has picked up 2 wickets in this over to put the game at the moment in his side's favour. Needs to go well, needs to go strong. "96 for 6. Somewhere Rahul is having that pain in his knee. Maybe he just wants to bowl his last ball of his quota and then take a rest. Jay is ready. And Rahul to bowl his last ball of his quota. That's well played. A confident shot from Jay. Oh, he's not happy with that effort from the fielder. It should have been just a single. It's been converted into two because of that misfield. 4 overs, 28 for 2. A good spell from Rahul. 5 more to go. And they need 38 with 4 wickets in hand.
Homes call us.
गांव में घर देख रहे हैं बट कंफ्यूजन है सेक्टर को लेके, लोकेशन को लेके, बजट को लेके, बिल्डर को लेके, बजट को लेके तो बहुत कंफ्यूजन है क्योंकि रेट ही आसमान में जा रहे हैं। आज मैं आपके लिए लेके आया हूँ एक ऐसा प्रोजेक्ट जो आपकी सारी कंफ्यूजन को दूर कर देगा। आज मैं आपको आपके बजट में एक ऐसा प्रोजेक्ट दिखाने जा रहा हूँ जो आपको पसंद भी आएगा, जिसका लेआउट भी आपको पसंद आएगा, जिसकी लोकेशन भी आपको पसंद आएगी।
Captain going to Nitesh. He would be aiming to pick up a couple of wickets over here. Nitesh. Doesn't start that well. Starts with a wide. That has been dragged towards the onside. Fielder trying to take the catch, but in that process, he's let the ball go away for 4 runs. 100 up with that boundary. A couple of these strikes can bring the team back into the game. Igor went for the catch, but it just fell short of him and it's raced away for 4. He once again goes aerial. And this time, what a catch from Gaurav. Amazing take. Just gets underneath the ball. And this time completes the catch, and Captain Sahil appreciates that effort from him. Varun has come all the way to hug him. What an outstanding catch that is. Ravindra is the man dismissed away. Number 7 goes down at the score of 103. Second good catch over there for Gaurav. This was more difficult, but he's got to the ball, staying low, and then taking a wonderful catch. Fell down, but made sure that the ball did not spill out of his hands. Jay is there, new batter, walking in. The man who picked up 4 wickets with the ball. Now 3 wickets left. He's got a job to do along with Jay, as they need 33 more runs. Difference between the ball and the runs is not that much, but the problem is they just have 3 wickets in hand. Can't afford to make any kind of mistake over here. One or three for seven. Single to get off the mark. Jay on strike, who started his innings with 2 runs. Hasn't got the timing right, so he'll just pick up a single over there. Every run will be appreciated. Every dot ball will be applauded over here by the fielding side. A wicket would be a goal for them. Gets this one towards the long one to pick up a single. These two know it very well that on nose, Jay just went for the second run. Excellent running. But it looked like it's just going to be one, but good awareness from Jay. And once again, he converts that one into two. This time, not because that's gone to the captain for an easy single. 16 runs, scores 108 for 7.
Our homes call us.
गांव में घर देख रहे हैं बट कंफ्यूजन है सेक्टर को लेके, लोकेशन को लेके, बजट को लेके, बिल्डर को लेके, बजट को लेके तो बहुत कंफ्यूजन है क्योंकि रेट ही आसमान में जा रहे हैं। आज मैं आपके लिए लेके आया हूँ एक ऐसा प्रोजेक्ट जो आपके सारे कंफ्यूजन को दूर कर देगा। आज मैं आपको आपके बजट में एक ऐसा प्रोजेक्ट दिखाने जा रहा हूँ जो आपको पसंद भी आएगा, जिसका लेआउट भी आपको पसंद आएगा, जिसकी लोकेशन भी आपको पसंद आएगी।
final. One 6 for 7. 20 of 17. Gettable on any given day. But who's going to hold the nerves? Who's going to be calm? Who's going to be relaxed under pressure? That is going to be important. Just trying to make some change to the field over here. Goes deep into the crease, is played into the offside to pick up a single. Now it's up to these two batters, Jay and Rakesh. They have to get those runs. One of them has to take the risk of getting those big hits. Looking for that big one of the inner edge. Pick up two. They're thinking about the third one, but won't be able to get that third one. Jay was interested at one stage, but then realized that the fielder is there, close to the ball. But then made his mind that third won't be possible. They're going at the same scoring rate. That's what is the required run rate at the moment. Pressure on everyone, pressure on the batter, pressure on the fielder, pressure on the bowler. One mistake can just let the game slip out of their hand. An appeal for a run out, but umpire is convinced there was nothing on the way. The ball hasn't touched. Oh, hold on. He thinks that the ball might have brushed his shoe on the way. Because if you're sure, then only you're going to go upstairs. If you are not sure about the ball hitting the shoes, you would not have gone upstairs. That is what the square leg umpire is trying to indicate. If you were sure, you should have gone straight away, but you waited. Appeal was made from the captain, from the bowler, and then you went upstairs. In this case, the on-field umpire should be sure that there is something on the way. Either it's a finger or a shoe, any part of the bowler hitting the ball and then the ball going onto the stumps. But if you're going to get the confirmation from the third umpire, what is going to be the decision? They all are waiting for the third umpire's decision. will be the call? Third umpire taking a long time. Gaurav seems confident. What's the discussion going on? Maybe the third umpire has made his decision. It's not out, or we're still waiting for the third umpire's decision. Yes, it's not out, says the third umpire. $121 for 7. 15 of 13. Can Rakesh get a one good strike? That's a good shot. And into the gap for 4 runs. He finishes the over the boundary. Two fielders just looking at each other. That's what they needed. 11 needed now of 12 balls. Fuller delivery outside off stump. Played it along the carpet. The timing and placement was good. The fielder tried his best to stop with his foot, but he couldn't. And then he's blaming onto the other fielder. We go into the last 2 overs. Indrajit again expensive. Went for 10 in the power play. Went for 10 in the death over. Gaurav will be now the bowler at whom the captain will turn. Really bowled well in the power play. Could easily be the over where he could finish the game for his side, or could be the over where the batting side might take the advantage and finish the game and go into the final. This is going to be a deciding over. Either this way or that way. Will it be the Blues? Will it be the Yellows? Who's going to make it to the final? Jay plays this one quietly towards mid-on for no runs. Mid-on is up in the circle. But surprise. Now he's pushing him back. That's in the air. And dropped. It's Abhishek who's dropped the catch. He's been unlucky today. Gaurav is really bowled well. Could have easily been his 3rd wicket. Hasn't got the timing right. Picks up a single over here. Till now, this over has been quiet. We haven't seen any big hit. This was the last ball. The timing from Rakesh Mishra was excellent. Now he's taking his time. Getting his fielders in the right position. Taking a lot of time over here. Still not sure about the field. Now he's fine. And he's played this one into that fine leg region. You made all the effort to change the field, switch the fielder from one position to the other, and then you just bowl onto the leg stump and easily played away by Jay for 4 runs towards that fine leg. 5 needed of 8 balls. Still thinking. Indrajit is there. Sahil, the captain, is there. What will be the next thought in the mind of God? Will he go for wickets or will he just go for a dot ball? He knows dot ball won't do the effort. It's a wicket which is needed at this stage. And he once again can't afford to bowl on the leg side. Oh, what a shot! The umpire was in the fire line. And the scores are levelled. Going for the wicket, pitching the ball up in the line of the stumps. And what a strike. Mid-off was up in the ring. Made the umpire completely sit down on the pitch. That was really struck well. Now 1 needed. Should be done easily over here. The ultimate. And he goes down the ground to finish the job. With 3 boundaries, he seals the victory by 3 wickets for his team and takes them into the final. What a knock from Jay. As they make it to the finals, as they win this game by 3 wickets. Ultimates won by 3 wickets to make it to the final. 3 boundaries in a row. 1 towards fine leg, then 1 down the ground straight over the bowler's hair. Then coming down the track and chipping that one over mid-off for 4 runs. But good competition over here. Good fight from the Ultima Commandos. They really played well. But in the end, it was the Ultimates which made sure that they will be playing the final. Good fight from both the teams, but in the end, it's a team in yellow who makes it to the final. Have a look at that batting card over here. Pankaj really played well. He got 45 before getting out. Ravindra was playing well, but in the end it was Rakesh along with Jay who finished the job. Vivek got 15. Mohit couldn't open his account, got out for a golden duck. Captain Pankaj got 45, Sunil 4, Aditya got 13, Ravindra got 15, Krishna couldn't open his account, Jay playing good hand of 21 of 11 balls, finishing the game with 3 boundaries, Rakesh getting those important 17 runs of 12 balls, and they won this game by 3 wickets with 1 over still to go. And looking at the bowling card, Gaurav was the one who was impressive, really bowled well, Abhishek bowled well, 2 wickets each for Gaurav Yadav, 2 wickets for Rahul Yadav, 2 wickets over there for Nitesh Chaturvedi. And Abhishek was the man who really bowled tight line and length, picked up 1 wicket. Sile was good. And if you look at the match summary, it was the Commandos who batted first. And they were bowled out for 135. Top scorer Indrajit Kundu, 4 wickets for Rakesh. And in the end, the Ultimates getting that target in 19 overs, 139 for 7. Top scorer Pankaj and 2 wickets for Gaurav. So that semi-final is done, and the Ultimate has won this game to make it to the final. So thank you, take care, see you in the final. Till then. Went for 7 but picked up a wicket. That is of the outer edge. Don't see too much protection over there. Field from him, his first one. That's in the air. Is anyone settling underneath this one? Yeah. Goes for that big shot. Beats that fielder inside the circle and he goes over. He goes over extra cover. Inside out. Good call from Indrajit not to go for the run. That's in the air. Good call from Indrajit not to go for the run. That's in the air. He charges. Those silly mistakes in the field. Oh, that's a misfield. There is a full tosses, but the batters haven't found the gap. Goes for the big one. Mistime shot. Oh, this has got a big shot. He's not hanging on. And the power is generated behind the shot. And it's added by the wicketkeeper second time. And that's off the bottom of the bat. That's of the outer edge. And this could be his fifth one, or this could be a six. Leg by single and a wide to add to that. That's not timed that well. Oh, slight fumble. Pankaj is a good fielder, and it will be the striker, batter, or umpire. That's best time shot. That's gone miles in the air. He's played two confident shots. That's another good one. How well he's got into the position and pulled away for 4 runs. That's a gift. And the gift has been. Rahul Yadav. For the run, Pankaj has responded well. Pankaj has called for the run. Vivek has responded well. He goes big. That's gone miles in the air. That's well played. Placement. He goes big, missed time shot. That's been hit with a lot of power. Slowly getting to that target. He goes over. First over. That's been played fine now. Dragging the ball from outside off him. That's gone miles. Well bowled. And a shot. He goes aerial. And this time he's picked up a big wicket over here.